Hello students, in today's video class again I will do some revision work. Today's revision work I will do from chapter number 10 and the triangles. Okay, in the triangles chapter, first of all I want to show you a revision of question number 10 of exercise 10.1. Okay, so see the question is in the given adjoining figure, AB and AC are two sides of a triangle which are equal to each other, and D is midpoint of the side BC, and also use SS rule. Okay, you can do this sum. I will do question number 9. Right. So in the adjoining figure, AB and CD and CE and BF are equal, and angle ACE is equal to angle DBF. Then you have to prove that triangle ACE is congruent to DBF and AE equals to DF. So you have to prove this. So before doing the question, I'm going to draw the figure first. It is exercise number. It is 10.1, question number 9. Then this question figure is like this. The figure is somewhat like this. The name of the figure is A, B, C, D. First of all, here A, it is B, then C, then D, and two sides are E. This is E, and this is F. So you need to prove here given part is, here given thing are AB is equal to CD, AB is equal to CD, means this AB part and CD part are equal. After that, CE equals to BF, then this CE is equal to BF, CE is equal to BF, and it also said that angle ACE, this angle is equal to angle BBF. So BBF means these two angles are equal. Angle ACE is equal to angle BBF. So these things are given part of this question. Now you have to prove. What is to prove in this question? To prove it is said that triangle ACE means this triangle and these two triangles should become. First of all, you have to prove triangle ACE is congruent to triangle BBF. Okay, and also you have to prove AE equals to BF. Number 2, AE equals to BF means you have to prove this AE is equal to DF. AE is equal to DF. It will be easily proved second part of the question, since if these two triangles you can prove the congruent, that means by simplicity these two also will equal. So how will you have to do the proof? So proof. Before doing the proof, one thing I want to do, that is, since if you have given that AB is equal to CD, since AB is equal to CD, now adding both sides BC. So AB plus BC is equal to CD plus BC. So we'll write adding both sides BC. You will get AB plus BC is equal to AC, and BC is equal to CD is equal to it will get BD. Now you take this as 1 and here write adding both side BC. Okay. Now consider the triangles. In triangle ACE and triangle BBF. The first of all, we have already found that AC is equal to BD. So you write AC is equal to BD, and you write here from 1. After that you are having this angle C and D are equal, so you will write angle ACE is equal to angle DBF. It is given. It is given, and also CE, in this part CE is equal to DF is given. Sorry, it's BF is given. It is also given. Now the side by these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, triangle ACE is congruent to triangle DBF by side and same. So number 1 part of the question is proved, and the second part, A is equal to DF. Also this implies AE is equal to DF by CP. So in this way you can prove this congruency of this triangle. Okay. Now the second part of this chapter is some more criteria on congruency. Now I will do question number 12 of exercise 10.2. Exercise 10.2. I will do question number 12. Okay. How will you prove? What is the question? ABCD is a rectangle when X and Y are the points on the side AD and BC respectively. That means we have to draw a rectangle first. So this is the rectangle whose name is A, B, C and D. Now it is said that X and Y are the points on AB, AD and BC. So take a point on AD, this X, and on Y, BC on Y on BC. Now such that AY is equal to BX. Now if you join these lines, this AX and BY, so here AX is equal to BY is given. You have to prove that, so it's AY is equal to BX. AY is equal to BX is given equal. It's given. Now you need to prove first of all that BY is equal to AX. You have to prove BY is equal to AX. So to prove number 1, AX is equal to BY first of all. Then the second part, angle BAY, this angle BAY and angle ABX. You have to prove equal. Angle BAY is equal to angle ABX. You have to prove these two. That means it is clearly you can understand that we have to take this triangle ABX and BAY is the base and triangles on this question. So what you write proof. So consider the triangle. In triangle ABX, or rather you write XAB and triangle YBA. So what you will get, first of all, this AX and BY are given. So here you can write in this triangle you can write BX is equal to, and this triangle you can write AY. It is given already, so you can write here given. Now in this triangle angle B and in this triangle angle A are equal, so you can write angle XBA is equal to angle YAB. This angle is also given. It is also given in the question. So you just write simply it is given, and what will be the third part of, we need third side or angle to make this triangles congruent. So we have this one angle and this one side. So you can take BC. You can see AB is a common side. So you can write here AB is equal to AB. It's a common side. Okay. Now the triangles are congruent. Therefore, triangle XAB is congruent to triangle YBA. Okay. By which congruency? We can see here one this angle and this side and this side. So it is congruent by, again, side angle side. It is congruent. Now easily you can write AX. Now you can write AX is equal to BY CP CT, and this we have to prove they are equal. And sorry, I made a mistake here. It will be RHS. This angles you have to prove. Sorry, here you have to write the angle XAB is equal to angle YBA, because each 90 degree, because you know that all angles of a rectangular right angle. So you can write it will be then RHS, right angle, this right angles, then hypotenuse and on side. So it is congruent by RHS. RHS by RHS, these two triangles are congruent. So this implies you can write this CPCT and angle XBA is equal to angle YAB. This also by CPCT. It is proved. So in this way you have to prove the triangles congruent to each other. So in this way you can do the questions of these exercises, go through it, give revisions from these chapters. Okay, just a minute, I put some ink in my pen. Now, okay, I have put some ink in my pen. Now it will work. Now the next question that I will do from the isosceles triangles property of exercise 10.3. Very important question I will do from this exercise, from question of this chapter, that is example number 20. Very important question. This is question page number you will be having in page number 209. 209, very important question, example number 20. Now, how will you? What is the question? In the adjoining figure, it is said that ABC is an isosceles triangle. So you have to take an isosceles triangle like this. So this is an isosceles triangle. That means these two sides are equal to each other. So that AB is equal to AC. So it is a triangle named ABC, where AB is equal to AC is given. Now it is said that if side AB is produced to D, where AD is equal to AB. So we have to produce BA to such that like this, with B point where this AB is equal to AD. Now then show that triangle angle BCD. This BCD means if you join this CD, that means you have to prove that this angle is 90 degree. You have to prove. So what is given here? Here is given AB is equal to AC is given, and also AB is equal to AD is given. It is also given. AB is equal to AD. Now, how will you do? And we have to prove. To prove angle BCD is equal to 90 degree. You have to prove. How will you prove this is a 90 degree? So for that you have to first consider the triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, we have to write these things. Since AB is equal to AC, AB is equal to AC, that means these two angles are equal, because in isosceles triangle, when angle opposite to equal sides are also equal. You can write angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. So you can write, and also it is given. Now from these two given, since AB is equal to AC and AB is equal to AD, that means AC is equal to AD. Also AD is equal to AC, because it is given that AB is equal to AC and AB is equal to AD. So where whose left sides are equal, that means their right sides are also equal. So AB is equal to AC, you can write. Now first of all you take consider is number 1, and since now we have that AC is equal to AD, means AC, this AC is equal to AD in this triangle. If these two sides are equal, that means this angle is also equals to this angle. So you can write, this implies you can write angle ADC is equal to angle ACD. The same reason angle opposite to equal sides are also equal. So take it as number 2. Now you do the adding 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2. So when you add this angle with this angle, so what you will write? ACD plus ACB. So these two angles plus these two angles. So you can write angle ABC plus angle ADC is equal to angle ACB plus angle ACD. Okay. Now in triangle, this full ABD triangle, you can say this angle is equal to this, and this angle is equal to this. So this plus this is obviously equals to this plus this. Okay. So after writing this, you take it as angle. Consider this as angle equation 3. Now triangle, in triangle you take ABC. So I will do this here. Now in triangle BDC, you can write. So the sum of these angles is 180. So angle, I'm just writing angle B plus angle D plus angle BCD. BCD is equal to 180 because you know the sum of the angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. Okay. Now we will do some substitutions for here. So in place of BDC means this angle D, since this angle is equal to this and this equals to this, so we have to do some substitution work here. So what they have done, the substitution in place of BCD and BDC, you can add them. Okay. So since these two angles you can see B and D, in place of this plus you can add these two, right? In place of from 3 you can write angle ACB plus angle ACD plus angle BCD equals to 180. It is from 3 you can write, from 3 it is in this way. Now we will get ACB, ACB, and we have angle ACD. Where is these two angles? So in this place we can write angle BCD plus angle BCD. Again we have BCD is equal to 180 degree. So twice of angle BCD is equal to 180 degree. So angle BCD is equal to 180 by 2, we will get 90 degree. So hence you can write, hence angle BCD equals to 90 degree. This is the thing you have to prove. This is angle BCD equals to 90 degree. So in this way you have to do the questions from isosceles triangle, very important question. And some more important questions are there. Go through them. It's not possible to do all the questions in the revision part. So better you go through the examples also. There are so many important questions in examples. Don't neglect them and do those questions. Okay. I hope you have understand it. And for the next revision test, I will give some questions from this triangle chapter. Okay, thank you, goodbye.